This is the case of Mira Santiago, a senior high school student but struggling with attendance. She doesn't enjoy the things she once loved anymore. What used to make her feel alive now feels empty and meaningless. Her emotions change so quickly. One moment she's okay, the next she feels completely overwhelmed and she cannot explain why. She carries a sadness so deep that it follows her everywhere. No matter what she does, it never seems to fade. She pulls away from people, choosing to stay alone. Not because she wants to, but because it feels easier than trying to explain. She's living with more than just a sadness. It's heavy darkness that weighs on her mind, her heart, and her whole being. Mira was referred by her mother to the psychiatric clinic due to episodes of extreme mood changes. Mira experiences alternating period of high energy and impulsivity, followed by deep fatigue and feeling of worthlessness. Today, Dr. Gunn conducts a mental status examination to assess Mira's mood, affect, thought process, and insight.
Hi.
Hi, Doc.
Hi, Doctor.
I'm Mrs.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you. How was it?
Thank you.
How are you, Mrs. Charo?
I'm fine, Doc. Pero I'm very worried about my daughter.
What happened to her ba?
Based on my observation kasi, Doc, parang nag-iba yung merong mga changes sa kanyang behavior. Like, sudden change.
Hmm.
Like, sometimes, nasa room lang siya, umiiyak, and then,
Have you tried mag-ask pa niya kung ano problema niya or is there something happened to her?
Yes, Doc. I always tried to talk to her. Pero minsan, wala siyang ganang makipag-usap sa akin.
Does you guys have any conflict before or
I don't think so, Doc. Wala naman po.
so depressed ba siya?
I really don't know what happened to her, Doc.
May mga times ba na alam mo yun, yung parang hindi niya kontrolado yung emotion niya?
Yes po.
Ano pa yung mga na-observe mo sa kanya?
Like, she's always want to be isolated.
Dati ba ganyan ba siya or ngayon lang?
No po, Doc. Kasi marami naman po siyang mga friends before. But now po, ayaw niya po lumabas sa room niya.
Yung mga, ano yung mga interest niya before?
Like, she loves to play guitar. She loves to sing. She loves to go outside. She loves to travel.
Pero ngayon,
Wala na po.
what do you mean wala?
Like, sudden change po sa kanyang behavior. Like, kaya po nagtataka na ako ngayon.
I understand.
Yes po.
Okay. So, para ma-validate natin to yung kung ano talaga yung problema, no? We have to convene some intervention. Need natin siya kausapin. I mean, after this, I'll talk to her. And if there are any problem na makita natin, then probably we proceed to do some counseling and therapy. Right? Thank you, for giving your daughter a chance. And let's see what we can do here.
Thank you so much, Doc. I'm rooting for you, Doc. Thank you so much.
No worries. I'll let you know if there's any progress. So for now, I'll talk to her.
Thank
Right?
you, Doc.
After hearing the information from Mira's mother point of view, Dr. Graham proceeded to talk to Mira.
Hi, nice to meet you. Hello, I'm Dr. Gunn. Let's come in. I'll talk to your daughter first. Right. Good. Well, just be comfortable, okay?
Okay, again, I'm Dr. Hernandez. I'm Dr. Gan. What do you want me to call you?
Mira po.
Okay, Mira. How are you? How are you this lately?
Honestly po, hindi ko po alam eh. Parang nagsishift lang yung mood ko. Hindi ko alam kung bakit.
May problema ka ba?
Para siyang roller coaster. Some days I feel like amazing. And ano pa ba? Sobrang hyper ko. Tapos biglang malulungkot. Hindi ko talaga alam.
May mga times ba na alam mo kung ano talaga yung nangyayari sa loob mo? May problema ka ba?
Hindi ko po alam. Hindi ko po talaga ma-describe
It's
kung
okay,
ano
it's
yung
okay.
feeling ko.
So, when this starts na magka-roller coaster yung emotions?
Months na din po eh.
Mhm. Yung before, may mga interest ka na ginagawa, di ba?
Mm-mm.
May ano kung ano yung
Mahilig po akong lumabas at maggitara. May mga times mahilig din po akong kumanta. Pero di ko na po yan mafe-feel ngayon eh. Pag nagigitara ako, di ko na, parang wala nang gana.
So, you lost interest in mo.
Yeah.
So, what are you feeling tayo? Yung very deep sad or sad, i-label natin na sila.
Eh, may mga times po na sobrang sad ko talaga, like deep talaga. Meron ding times na wala lang, sad lang. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Wala namang reason.
Pero sa daily function mo, nakaka-apekto na ba ito?
Opo. Di na ako nakakapag-focus sa mga ginagawa ko. Tapos, di ko na natatapos yung mga gawain ko. Yun. Hindi ko na po talaga alam.
It's okay. It's okay to feel that way, Mira. It's okay. You have to let it out na. Sa bahay niyo ba, kinakausap mo mama mo about this?
Hindi po.
And bakit hindi? Are you having this, may gap ba sa inyong nangyari? Or
Hindi naman po.
may gap ba sa inyong nangyari?
Hindi naman po.
Hindi.
Nahihiya lang po talaga akong magsabi sa kanya kasi mismo ako, di ko alam yung nafe-feel ko. Di ko ma-explain.
So, lately, ano yung mga ginagawa na nakakapagpakalma sa'yo?
Di ko po alam eh.
So,
Parang nagsishift lang po talaga siya.
you really tend to isolate ka talaga.
Opo.
Hindi ka na mahilig makipag-socialize.
Hindi na po. Nasa bahay na lang, nasa kwarto na lang po ako nagmumukmuk. And may times din na lumalabas ako sa kwarto.
You have mentioned na mabilis mag-shift yung mood or emotions mo. Can you tell me how frequently, kung gaano kadalas talaga yung mood change mo?
Depende po eh. May mga times din na aabot siya ng ilang minuto. Ganyan. Di talaga siya consistent.
So, iba-iba talaga. You may now feel happy, then later on sad.
Yes.
Ganun ba? So, may mga iba kapag bang ginagawa para,
Wala na po, nagbubukbuk na lang po talaga ako sa kwarto. Para kung baliw.
Uy, don't have it to yourself. Don't have it to yourself. So, ayun. Alam mo naman, di ba, kung mga bagay-bagay na nakaka-apekto sa atin is dito lang yan lahat. At ito, protektahan mo. So, after this, I will probably talk to you again. No? And thank you for telling me about this. So, let's meet sometime, I'll let your mother know. Thank you so much for taking.
Mira has no history of substance use, but her family history reveals something important. Her maternal aunt was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. Recently, Mira opened up and said that sometimes life just feels too heavy. She's been showing signs that concerns those around her. Mood swings, bursts of impulsivity, deep fatigue, and moments where she feels worthless. These aren't just passing emotions. They are patterns that point of something deeper. After a full evaluation, Dr. Gunn talked to Mira and her mother about what comes next. Therapy was discussed along with the building a strong support system. Medication might be considered too, depending on how things progress. It's not an easy journey, but this is a start. A moment of clarity, a chance to understand what Mira's going through, and to help her find her way forward. Mira's case reminds us that behind every diagnosis is a person navigating emotional extremes. Mental status examination are more than clinical tools. They are acts of listening, empathy, and hope.
Falling into the unknown. Or do we all guard our small, fragile hearts as we're softly breaking apart, afraid to give in to the storm and open up.
Action. So, pala niyo ba? Be happy lang. Be happy. You know it. Happy relax. This is Santiago and I really need to feel something.
Action.
Ay, sa feeling ko. Wala ko kasabot yun sa akong ginabati.
Saan na